everybody. Welcome to strength training. For class today, you're going to want a mat for the second half of class. While we're standing, you are going to want a light dumbbell. I've got a 3-pounder that I'll be grabbing off my bike. You also don't have to use any weight. And then you're going to want a little bit heavier of a weight. We're going to be starting with split squats. So if you do want to add weight to those, you can. And then we're going to be doing lawnmower rows. So kind of keeping some of that in mind. For our split squats, a split squat is very similar to a reverse lunge. The difference is instead of that foot moving forward and back each time, we step back and then we hold in that position. So from the side here, I'm going to step my left leg back a little bit further. I'm going to lean forward slightly, and then we go down and we come back up. Things that typically happen with these is people step that foot back so it's like you're on a balance beam. We don't want that. We want to step that foot back. See how my hips are still in a line? And then I'm dropping that knee down and coming back up. If you are going to hold weight, either one on your chest or holding it in the hand of the leg that is backwards. We're going to do 10 of those, and then we'll step up and we'll switch and do 10 on the other side. Then we have 10 lawnmower rows. So similar position here. We're going to take the weight in our right hand. You're going to step your right foot back just a little. You're going to hinge at your hip, shoulder pulled back and down, and you're going to drive your fist to your hip. So imagine you're pulling the string on a push mower. I don't even know if they still have those at this point. I feel like everything's electric. But if you do have to do this, nice big pull through there. We'll do 10 on one side, 10 on the other. And then that third move here, this is where if you want that light weight, you can grab it. We're going to be doing a standing sort of dead bug move. So if my weight is in my right hand, my left leg is going to march. So I'm going to stand on my right leg, and I'm going to bring my right hand to my knee for a crunch and bring it back. And I'm actually going to take this leg out. So see how I kind of made a diagonal line here? We're going to come in and crunch and back out. As I'm doing this, I am kind of rounding my shoulders to crunch forward. We're going to do 10 here, and then we'll switch and we'll do 10 on the other side. If your weight is not light enough, please just do that movement itself. Or if your balance is all over the place, you don't need weight, that's okay as well. So we're going to start with those split squats. We're going to go 3 rounds, and then we'll take it down to the ground. So feel free to put yourself next to a wall if you would like. If you know your balance is going to be a little unsteady. I'm going to start by stepping my left leg back here. Slight lean forward in 3, 2, 1. Lower that knee so it hovers about a ½ an inch above the ground and back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Coming on up. Do a little shake in those legs here. And then step that other foot back. That slight lean forward, what that's doing is it's activating those glutes, so we're not just putting all that pressure on that quad. We're using those glutes that are bigger muscle back there. So 3, 2, 1. Lower and press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Step that up. Shake out those legs. We've got that lawnmower row. Find that dumbbell if you were not using it for those split squats. I'm going to start with it in my left hand, which means my right leg's forward, left leg goes back. Hinge at those hips. Nice straight line from your head to your tailbone. 3, 2, 1. Roll that fist to your hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Switch it on over. Step that right leg back, weights in our right hand. Lower that chest, nice straight line. 3, 2, 1. Row and release. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Coming on up. If you're going to use that light little weight, go ahead and find that. Really no more than a 3-pounder, especially if this is a new move to you. Weights in my right hand, left leg's out, and 3, 2, 1. We're bringing that knee into that fist, crunch, and back out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Bring it in. Switch to the other side. Arms up. Little diagonal. 3, 2, 1. Crunch. And back up. Good. You may notice that one side's a little easier balance-wise. 3. This side's definitely more of a challenge for me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Set that down. Grab a sip of water if you need or would like it. We're going to go back into those split squats in about 30 seconds. Remember, if you're going to hold weight's either centered on that chest or it's in the hand of the leg that is back. I'm going to go from the front this time. I'm going to step my foot back. Remember, I'm not in that tightrope balance beam. I've got a nice width here. And 3, 2, 1. Slightly forward, lower, and press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Step it up, shake it out. I know we're activating those glutes, but I do know we will still feel it in those quads. Step that foot back. 3, 2, 1. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Shake out those legs. Find that dumbbell or kettlebell if that's what you're using instead. Lawnmower rows. Stagger those feet. Push those hips back. 3, 2, 1. Row. And release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Other side. Stagger those feet. Push those hips back. 3, 2, 1. Row. And release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Find that lighter dumbbell. We got that standing core move here. Opposite leg, opposite hand crunch. Weights in my right hand, left leg's out. 3, 2, 1. Crunch, and back out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, bring it down. Other side. 3, 2, 1. Crunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get that knee all the way up there. 8, 9, 10. Good. Set that down, grab some water. We've got our third and final round here. I will say I think our standing round is more challenging than our ground work today. So I like to get the hardest part out of the way, partly because I've got the most energy at that point, so it's a little bit easier to do those moves. Whereas if I already fatigued you and you're on the ground, then I make you stand up and do it. It makes it a lot harder. So back to the split squats. Final time. You choose which leg you're starting on. Step that leg back. Slightly lean forward. 3, 2, 1. Lower. And press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Bring it up. Step the other one back. 3, 2, 1. Lower. And press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Shake out those legs. Find the weight that you're using for those lawnmower rows. Weights in your left hand. Step your left leg back. Hinge at those hips. Straight line. 3, 2, 1. Row. And release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Switch sides. Hinge. Straight line. 3, 2, 1. Row. And release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Set those weights down. Find that nice little one. Or maybe you're like, the first 2 rounds have killed me. I'm gonna go no weight. That's okay as well. Weights in my right hand, left leg stepping out. In 3, 2, 1. Bring the fist to your knee. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. Arms up, legs out. And 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Put that 3-pounder away. You will not be needing that on the ground. Grab some water. You will want a set of dumbbells. We're going to be doing chest presses as well as a glute bridge hold with a pull over. So I'm going to use one of my dumbbells, which is going to be the same exact weight for my chest press as well as my pull overs. Okay, make your way down to the ground if you're not there already. We have 3 moves. Move number 1, you just need 1 dumbbell. Depending on what your dumbbell looks like, if you've got the power system ones like myself, I got these 2 bars at the bottom. That's what I'm gonna hang on to. If you have a traditional style dumbbell, I recommend hanging on to the ends of it, so like the big grippy parts. So we're gonna get ourselves set up for a glute bridge. Rotate those hips, press that low back into the ground. We're going to have our feet about hip width apart. We're going to rotate those hips. We're going to lift our hips here. Then from here, I'm going to lower that weight back behind my head, and I'm going to drive it on through, keeping my hips up the whole time. So you're going to feel this in your glutes, feel this in your quads, you're going to feel this in your hamstrings. For that lower body, for that upper body, you're going to feel this in your lats, which you're going to run down your sides here. I want you using your side muscles to pull that weight back up. You're going to do 10 of those. After we've done 10 of those, we're going to grab that second dumbbell. Maybe it's the same weight for you, maybe it's not. When we do a chest press, take a look at my elbows. So I have the weights in my hand here. I make an upside down V with the weights. Backs of my arms are going to touch the ground. See how I still make it from this elbow to my head to the other elbow? It's that upside down V. That's the position we want. I don't want you out here in a T. I don't want you here in an I. I want you in a V. So lower backs of those arms touch the ground, strong press through. We're gonna do 10 of those. Feet are gonna be flat on the ground, and then we're gonna end with 10 dead bugs, which is very similar to that standing move we just did, but instead we get to lay down, and we're probably gonna feel it a little bit more in that core. So knees at 90, toes at 90, option 1 is here. Option 2 is just alternating heel taps. Option 3, opposite hand, opposite knee, extend, bring it back. We've got 10 of those. So first one we're starting with is that glute bridge hold with that pull over. So grab one of those dumbbells, rock yourself onto your back, get your feet set up for that glute bridge, weights up right there at that chest, shoulders pulled back and down. In 3, 2, 1, lift those hips. That's step number 1. And then we're going to let that weight shift back behind our head, and we're going to pull it up, keeping our hips up the whole time. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Halfway. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good. Drop those hips. Bring that weight to your chest. Pop yourself up. Let's grab that second dumbbell. We've got our chest press next. If you prefer to do this on your bench, you can. Just know that we're going to be staying on the ground here, so it may be a little bit easier just to do a floor press instead of going to your bench each time. We pop ourselves back, feet flat, shoulders pulled back and down. Remember that upside down V formation. In 3, 2, 1, lower those weights. Strong press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Set that weight off to the side. You can either sit up and do that, or you can roll off to your side and just set it over there. We're going to stay on our back for that dead bug. Remember, you have 3 options. Option 1 is hold. Option 2 is just moving the legs. Option 3 is moving opposite arm and opposite leg together. We've got 10 of them. We're up in 3, 2, 1, extend, and bring it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Give those knees a nice little hug. You can drop those feet down to the ground and rock those knees from side to side. 1 round down. We've got 2 more to go. Grabbing that weight that we use for those pullovers. If midway through those pullovers that low back started to bug you, drop those hips, reset them, and then re-bring them back up. So weights up above our chest, shoulders pulled back and down, feet are set up, press that low back in, press through those heels, lift those hips up nice and tall, and now let that weight shift back behind that head and pull it all the way back up to starting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Drop those hips. Shake it out. Find that second dumbbell. Whether you're rolling over to the side to grab it or you're sitting all the way up. Shoulders pulled back and down. Upside down V. And 3, 2, 1. Lower. Back so those arms touch the ground. Strong press all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Shift those weights off to your side. We've got our dead bugs next. Feel free to give those knees a nice little hug. Let's bring those knees to 90, hip width apart, toes at 90, arms up in 3, 2, 1. Opposite arm, opposite leg, extend, bring it on back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Give those knees a nice little hug. You can rock those knees from side to side. This is actually my favorite. Taking them about hip width, or the width of your mat, just a little rock. Good. Find the weight that you're using for our last round of pullovers. Get those feet set up, shoulders pulled back and down. Weight is above that chest. Rotate those hips and 3, 2, 1. Lift them to the sky. Weight shifts back behind. Strong pull through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep those hips up. 10. Good. Drop them. Relax. Grab that second dumbbell, wherever that is. Make your way onto your back if you sat up for it. Arms are up, shoulders pulled back and down. We've got our last 10 chest presses. And 3, 2, 1. Lower back, those arms touch, and press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Set those weights off to the side. We've got our last round of dead bugs here. After that, we're going to do a little stretch. So bring those knees up. Knees at 90, toes at 90. And 3, 2, 1. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Keeping that low back pressed in the whole time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go to give those knees a nice little hug. I'm going to have you pop yourself up. Stay here on the ground though. We're going to go into 90-90. So your front leg's at 90, your back leg's at 90. The middle of your chest is going to try to stay right there in line with that front knee as we lean forward. By doing this, you're going to feel it in the hip of that leg that is forward. If you prefer pigeon, you know what that is, you can do that for a little bit deeper of a stretch. Nice big deep breath. We're going to hold for about 30 seconds here, so don't rush in. With each exhale, can you lower that chest a little closer to the ground, whatever position you're in, whether it's a 90-90 or a pigeon. Coming on up, switch on over. Flip those legs. Same thing on the other side. Try to keep the center of that chest in line with that knee that's forward. With each exhale, trying to lean a little bit further, closer to the ground. On your next exhale, bring that chest up. You can stay here on the ground and continue to stretch, or you can stand on up and move on with your day, whatever you feel like you need to do. Awesome job to you guys. Thank you for joining me for strength training. Remember, we had some of those moves that maybe we haven't seen before. Maybe those legs are feeling a little tight. You can always do a little quad stretch, more of that 90-90, things like that. So I will see you all next time.